Alright, making a response video to Snake Pilskinist. Yeah, I remember seeing his video of his like a year ago. And I mean, you gotta like the guy. I mean, he's like some kind of one-eyed turnip grower or something. But yeah, he didn't seem to make any videos that meant anything to me, so that was like the last video I saw of his, like, then.
In order to complete this call, you must dial the area code and the telephone number. Thank you for using Magic Jack.
Well, that's kind of irritating because I didn't make a call, you cunt. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, crazy bastards. I didn't make a call. Anyway, Magic Jack. It's kind of good, but it's kind of stupid. It cuts you off like after an hour and a half. Like, shit, you know, I can talk a lot longer than an hour and a half, fuckers. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so the Snake Pilskinist guy. Yeah, so he really is kind of a, you know, I'll give him style points. I mean, he's, you know, likable for style points. You know, somebody dialed 4. I don't know who did that, but it wasn't me. I didn't do it. The phone better not be broken. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, making a video. Oh yeah. So anyways, pulled up some video from like, I don't know, what, 1942 that I made. And response to the Amazing Atheist about vegetarianism, probably. And yeah, I don't know what the fucking point is, but he said something really stupid in it, so I'm going to respond to that. So anyway, I'll probably have to cut this in a bunch of little pieces and do that thing, because he does the play it and then talks and plays talking, you know. And so yeah, this would be like 7 million years long if I played my parts. So I'll just play his parts, or try to, or something like that anyway. See how it goes. So his part should come up soon.
There's something wrong.
Okay, you can't say that something is a fact and then say that that fact is that something is wrong. Wrong is inherently a value of judgment, and therefore not a fact.
Yeah, so where does that go? Fact like what? All facts are a judgment call about whether we're in a matrix or not, or whether it's all an illusion and we're really plugged into some other thing. And but you can make all those kind of jackass idiotic arguments. So it's all above a reasonable doubt is what you judge all truth by. Okay, that's all there ever is. All right, what's the most reasonable explanation? And is there any counter explanation? And how much evidence do you have pointing to this explanation or this statement? And that's how you judge it. It has nothing to do with this. Values aren't off the table, shithead. You basically just said, well, I can't tell the difference between a suffering Jew in a concentration camp and a turnip because I'm too fucking stupid. I can stick a knife in a turnip. Maybe I can stick a knife in a Jew's eye. Yeah, I can't tell the difference. Yeah, you can, fuckwit. It's not a matter of some sort of idiotic opinion or not, okay? It's a dissectable truth of reality that sticking your knife in a turnip and sticking your knife in a Jew's eye are fundamentally different things, and one of them is decidedly negative in its consequence. In and of itself, without any foregone, futuristic, bibbly-babbly-boo fucking goddamn theorizing about the fact that it's a child molesting Jew or any other kind of nonsense. Just in and of itself, it's wrong to stick your knife in a Jew's eye. Fucking retard. God, I mean, this is just, people are too fucking stupid. Just nuke this bug planet from space. Here's another asshole in the comments. I just noticed this one. Make no mistake, we humans are killers, holding creatures in higher regard on the basis of them having a brain and nervous system. Something like ours does have a warm and fuzzy feeling, to be sure, but bias is the system of measurement here. I mean, Jeff Houston, you are retarded. You really don't understand that having a brain makes a fundamental difference? That, you know, this guy's turnips and me are different things because one has a brain and one doesn't. You really can't make a distinction based on that and draw fundamentally different conclusions about a welfare and a lot of other considerations. I mean, these fucking people are so, I mean, they so have their head up some sort of fucking plasma ass or some. Where do you get this? Where do you get philosophy this upside down, where you have basically just taken everything out of rationality and turned everything into paper mache or something, some sort of fake reality where you have dissected it so far that you've taken away all of its character. I mean, it's just idiotic. Fuck you, you're stupid. Including you. I mean, really. Idiots. Anyway, so we'll move along.
You just said a silly nonsense that has no bearing on anything.
Okay. Well, what I just said was is animals eating animals, desire eating desire. So he doesn't get the idea of this whole cannibalism aspect, that we're basically a slight biological differences between us and other animals. They have this huge amount of emotional character. They're existing in a struggle to maintain their comfort, just like we are, and that this is a very expensive, this existence. So again, another glib, nothing, you didn't say nothing means nothing to me because I don't give a fuck. I mean, what the hell is that? It's retarded is what it is. It's fucking retarded. Ugh, disgusting. Let's see if he says anything else.
Continue.
Oh, yeah, well.
Is that like some kind of racist slur against black people? That is totally uncalled for, dude. Totally uncalled for.
Yeah, I made some line about the amazing atheist is confident that animals don't matter, apparently. This is the original reference, and I said something like Kool-Aid drinker accusing the Kool-Aid drinker. And so now I made that racist. Haha, yeah, funny joke. Well, he's joking. That's it. I forgot he's a comedian. Damn. Oh, okay, my mistake. Yeah, let's see if it gets funny. So far, not.
A little bit deficient, and you're fortunate that I'm insanely fucking lazy, so I'm just going to go through the cliff notes here. Let's say that these are all modern animals. And you see, as you go backward through evolutionary time, oh man, I really suck at drawings. But anyway, they all converge on a common ancestor. See, we didn't come from any of these modern... Oh, I didn't even show this. We didn't come from any of these modern animals. We're one of these modern animals, okay? We came from this ancestor that no longer exists. Man, I suck at diagrams. Anyway, my point is we didn't come from the modern animals. I guess is, the bullet point to take away from this dissertation.
Yeah, well, what good is that, all right? Did I say we came from a modern animal? Did I say we evolved from a pig? No, I didn't say that. So what the hell kind of straw man bullshit is that? I'll give you a dissertation. Well, oranges grow on trees, you see, and then the tree, it has bark. And below the bark, it has roots. The roots don't have any bark. These roots are roots, and bark is bark. There, did you get that? Are you too stupid to get that? Because I'm being patronizing now. I mean, really, come on. That was just a waste of my time. Alright, so he says, nope, to this being our ancestry out there.
Cousins.
In the what?
Cousins? I mean, you want to say they're cousins, fine. I mean, is that really the way you're going to argue this? Okay? It's like if I argue that, it was their ancestors. Okay? So when the Europeans came to North America, right, they were the ancestors, essentially. Right? They were the primitives, genetically. Theoretically. So, I mean, that argument doesn't really go anywhere. The point is the relationship is close enough for us not to be laughing all the way as we ride our sleigh over these animals, or however you want to put it. I mean, this is the bullshit of this, is that they seriously have the components of our identity. I mean, really, we don't walk around with our IQs on our sleeve, do we? So, I mean, our IQ isn't what really makes us. What makes us is our vulnerability, our capacity to be harmed. And if people can't appreciate that that's the thing that's the most precious to them is our harmability. I think they're a lot more worried about their kid getting run over by a car than their kid having their intelligence insulted. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, moving on. There we go. So I was saying basically 20,000 years ago we were fucktarded wild animals, pretty much.
Reality check, throw in some iPods, that's us now.
And
Yeah, whatever. That means something. So throw in some iPods. That's us now. So I'm making a point that 20,000 years ago, that's what we were. Okay, and I don't think we would take some primitive human and eat him for dinner. You know, make him look funny and then eat him for dinner. I don't think we'd mistreat him. I don't think we'd keep him in a dirty pen. Okay, a human from 20,000 years ago, I don't think if we kept them in dirty pens routinely and where they couldn't even move. I don't think most people would say that'd be ethical, decent, has exactly the same brain, just hasn't been educated. Yeah, fuck you people. You're just going to keep making excuses for being cruel and brutal assholes. Fuck you. You suck. Alright, so I end with no harm, no foul, this whole eating of things, and so he'll say something glib and funny once again. Ha ha ha.
I see you have a rudimentary grasp of how the food chain works, no need to get into the autotrophs and the heterotrophs. But that reminds me, little digression. The Big Bang Theory, it starts off with the whole universe was in a hot, dense state, then 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the Earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool. That bothers me because autotrophs don't drool. Autotrophs are plants. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, so that has something to do with this subject. No, it doesn't really. It's a joke that somebody's supposed to get. No, I don't even know if that's going to happen. So what's the point? You're just making more excuses for people to laugh at the idea of taking some sort of responsibility for the fact that we're torturing sentient creatures for casual, unnecessary pleasures. Yeah, you suck. That's it. Again, you suck. It's pretty much beyond a reasonable doubt to me. You suck.
Matter if it's okay with anybody. I mean, hey man, shit happens. That's nature for you. And it wouldn't have been okay with him, obviously, because if we had all been eaten, then he wouldn't exist. I mean, that's, like temporal causality fail.
Yeah, so whatever. I was just making the point that if Tyrannosauruses ruled the world, then that's okay because they win. And it just matters who wins, and so it's all okay. That's the definition of it. There's nothing about any kind of, there's no point in going through it. I mean, it's just, I hope this fucker gets, tuberculosis, a nice natural infectoid, and I hope it eats your other eye, you fucking cunt. Anyway, let's get to the next bit of shit. This ought to be good. I was making the argument, pointing out that our intelligence doesn't make us super duper special. I'm sure he thinks it does.
Ooh, I don't know if it's our intelligence that makes us special. I mean, there's a pack of wolves, right? They go and they hunt down a gazelle. I hardly think they're saying, our wolf-like intelligence is so highly developed, and that is what gives us the right. Wait, wolves don't hunt gazelles. I don't know shit about nature. Whatever the fuck it is wolves hunt. Anyway, I doubt they're, lauding their intelligence and, using that as justification for eating the animal. They just band together and they eat the fucking animal. And they don't eat each other.
So this is all that intelligence is for. So there's no other purpose in intelligence but to make you better at doing whatever nature designed you to do. So again, if I use my analogy, if a Tyrannosaurus has got intelligence first, or if an assassin bug got intelligence, it shouldn't occur to assassin bugs to say, let's find something else to eat. This is really quite insidious that we impose all this suffering on these other bugs, and we do this in such a horrible way. Let's at least anesthetize them first. No, those conversations wouldn't be an expression of intelligence. Those would be expressions of a waste of time, in your opinion. That's because you're an idiot. Yeah, you really are a fucktard. You really are.
Magically. No thought required. Incidentally...
Yeah, well, I guess then, if you really want to get into that argument, then let's go with our biology, right? Baboons, orangutans, chimpanzees are at least 90% vegetarian. Gorillas, big giant teeth, whole big giant gorilla thing, yet 99% vegetarian, 100%. So where exactly, how come we're not vegetarian? Oh, that's right, our biology is made to be vegetarian. We can't digest uncooked meat. So the only way we could actually become meat eaters was first to become intelligent enough to learn how to kill things and cook them. So it was our intelligence that turned us into meat eaters. A little bit of intelligence is a dangerous thing. You ever heard of that? Yeah, well, that's what that's sort of an example of. We get enough intelligence to do something really, really, really fucking stupid. Like, let's build nuclear bombs. Yeah, enough intelligence to build them, not enough intelligence to know how not to build them. That's the problem, fuckwit. You really are stupid.
Humans kind of do that same shit. You know, it's like, hey, humans, let's not kill and eat those, but other animals, fuck them. Because, you know, it's kind of pretty common theme in nature, really.
Right, so that's what we should do with our intelligence, is go ask nature what we should do. What would nature say? Fuck Jeebus, let's ask a tree. No, let's ask an assassin beetle what we should do. Oh, yeah, that's clever. Well, that's all for now. I'll be back. Alright, starts off with, that's good to know.
No, because, as I mentioned, it's a pretty common theme in nature. Us stupid animals, you, me, the other 6 billion mother...
Yeah, well, I'm not as stupid as you, quite obviously. I mean, I can tell the difference between a turnip and a Jew. And I can tell the difference between something that can feel pain and something that can't feel pain. I can tell the difference between pain and suffering and all that stuff and a bucket of water. So, yeah, I'm way smarter than you.
Fuckers just roaming around. If we're just a bunch of dumb apes, I don't think it's that surprising that we would have the kind of attitude towards animals that we do. Namely, fuck 'em, let's eat 'em.
Right, so you can split the atom, but you can't figure out that you should do better than fuck 'em, let's eat 'em. Yeah, you like NASCAR, don't you? I bet you do. Maybe that's how you lost your eye, right? A little rock that flew off a NASCAR car.
Right, because that's what animals do. You know, we like our own kind, and then we try to exploit the...
Oh, again, I mean, really? I didn't know I was supposed to I was supposed to use my intelligence to mimic what nature does. I mean, I could have done that like 40 years ago, all right? I didn't need any more than like 10-year-old understanding of the universe to sit there and mimic nature. Yeah, I thought intelligence could do a little better than that. Yeah, I really think it can. Yeah, I think it can.
The other kinds. The other animals aren't quite as good at it, but, you know, hey... We're good at something.
Yeah, well, they might be better than you in the end. Who knows? Some like E. coli, maybe it'll eat your brain. That will be the suitable end. Is atomic E. coli. That's what you all fucking deserve. That's for shorty. Shorty.
Good at it, but you know, hey, we're good at something. That's cool, right? I mean, we're dumb animals, but hey. We're really good at, like, eating other things.
And it's just
utter
complete bullshit
yeah,
to think
there
you
you go.
are something more innately.
Yeah, really. I mean, really, that's just so stupid. You know, well, whatever. I mean, I guess I'll skip to the next segment. What is that? We do it better? That's it? Alright, I was saying something about using humans as medical experiments and stuff, because apparently all you people think about is whether something can add 2 plus 2, and that's the standard of whether it deserves consideration. And he starts off, no, but that's all he's going to do is defend that.
Again, no logic required. Like I said, you know, band together with your own species, and the other animals just, you know, fuck them.
Oh, so it's just a species standard, right? So that's just kind of a defense of like racism or something. So wow, that's really intelligent conversation, isn't it? Like we just being our species is all you have to be. Doesn't matter whether you're a vegetable, I mean, you know, vegetable like the hospital standards, or something else. You're still somehow better than a fully conscious great ape. And it's because of the species thing, which is an arbitrary standard that has to do whether you can replicate genetically. So that should be the standard of how we differentiate between each other. So it shouldn't be judge an animal by the content of its character, it's judge him by its fuckability. You know, whether you can fuck it and make a mutant child out of it. That's the standard. Wow. Yeah, that's just so fucking pitiful.
You know, fuck their pathetic interests. We just don't care because they're not our species. Retarded people are our species. It's not logical, but reality check Inmendham. Human beings aren't fucking rational.
Yeah, okay, then why are you making this video? Is it like satire? I mean, you just completely, it doesn't have any credibility as a serious argument now, because you just conceded that it's not rational. So why are you arguing? Why are you making a video? Why are you doing this? What's the point of this? How is this constructive to either side or any side? I mean, people on the other side can't use this video as an example, but you just basically said, I'm just talking shit, and people who give a fuck about animals are just going to find it offensive and insulting. So what's the fucking point? And it's not that funny. I mean, it just loses on all three. There's no win here. I mean, your shirt is pretty good, but that's about it. You got a nice shirt. I'm thinking this will be the last of the clips. This will probably be the last I'll watch of this. So I was just making the analogy with the gorilla one, where what if gorillas tasted good? Would you eat them too? Would you torture them, put them in little pens? Let's see what he says.
Eating gorilla, and the thing about it is, gorilla meat is just filled with gristle. It tastes pretty damn gamey too.
Well, it's not even funny, because I said, the condition of my thought experiment was the gorillas tasted really good and they added 5 years to your life. Would that give you a right to eat them? And you're just pretending you didn't hear that.
It's a little bit like pork. I'm sorry, what was the... actually, I could go for some gorilla. And I don't see why...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm done. So he's a funny person. I don't know. It doesn't say what things are posted. It doesn't say like comedian here anywhere. Let's see what it says under more. Non-profits and activism. Interesting category for not funny humor. Well, I guess that's where not funny humor should go. Yeah, I really ought to have that category. Not funny humor. I like that. That's it. So, yeah, you score. Not funny humor. We'll give you the award for that. The best not funny humor category. And the winner is Snake Bilskin. Yay! Not really. Anyway. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done. This is too stupid. Too stupid. It is completely too stupid. Where's the thing up here that you used to be able to get to the rest of their fucking cunt shit videos? Alright, I have to go back here. He made some other turd video. I don't know why he has to make videos to me all of a sudden, but now he made 2 of them in the last 14 minutes. I really got to these early. I happened to go to his channel because I wanted to see if he had made any recent videos, and that was the incidental, weirdness, is 2 Inmendham videos in a row. So let's just see what this, 15 minutes. We're not doing another 15 minutes. We're not doing any. We'll see what this one is. Inmendham. This one's titled.
So, I noticed after I made my last Inmendham video, I lost 6 subscribers in a short period of time.
Good.
Oh well, what can you do? Here's the sequel. Now you might notice I'm not wearing a shirt, and that's just because that's what all the cool kids are doing, and I like to follow the crowd.
Yeah, well, apparently you like to follow anything, mimic anything. Yeah, just don't use your brain, that's for sure. Oh, jeez. What is this? Humans have a plethora more to lose than other animals upon death. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we have more to lose. I mean, it's just hilarious. Oh, man. Snakes, let's see what it says. I'm a complex individual. I'm capable of great kindness and generosity. I've saved more lives than I can count, mainly because the number is irrelevant to me. But I love killing things and eating them. I feel correctly that I was made for it. Yeah, how many raw things have you killed and eaten? How many rats or squirrels have you chased down and chomped them to death in your mighty jaws? Oh, what a crock of shit. Just amazing. I mean, really, really, there's just no other, there's just nothing to hope for except for a Martian attack and you all get eaten and you all get like into them blood squishers like in that movie, the Tom Cruise stupid one that was really lame. But yeah, I like that idea though, that Martians just gather you all up and squish the blood right out of you and use you for fertilizer. I mean, that's what you fuckers deserve. You deserve to sit in a little waiting pen, waiting to get pulled out and squished into fertilizer, you little pieces of shit. God, the human race sucks so much. You're just so gonna get it. You just so fucking deserve it. Yeah, I mean, it just pleases me to think about your last moments on Earth screaming and yelling. Please, something, nuke it from space. Somebody, nuke them. Yeah, nuke them from right here. Do it. These things don't deserve to live. They really don't. They're too stupid, too silly. Really, there's just no excuse for this mod. This is just too fucking stupid. Anyway, I guess there's just nothing else to say. I'm done. It's the end of the video. Huge disappointment though. Well, not huge. It's not like I was thinking Snake was a great guy or something, but I didn't think he was an asshole, and now he's just declared himself asshole. And so, yeah, it's just nothing to say, but another asshole on planet Earth. Oh, great. Super. Confirmed.